Hey guys, it's Nick from F150LEDs.com. Today we're here in our 2017 Ford F150 Raptor to show you our 2015 to 2020 F150 LED backlight gear kit. So what this is going to do is allow you to add backlighting to your gear indicator next to your shifter knob. So if your truck was built after January 17, 2018, your F150 is not equipped with any backlighting here. And even if your truck was built before that date, many F150 owners don't even realize that they have backlighting here because the light is so dim and it doesn't allow for any functionality of changing your color into like an RGB light spectrum. So what this kit does, it's an easy install and allows you to adjust the brightness of this backlighting and allows you to change the color so that you'll be able to match your ambient lighting or whatever other lighting that you have, or colors like this orange accent in the Raptor trucks, so that it helps give that interior a nice aesthetic upgrade. So it's very easy to install, and we're going to show you how it's done right now. The first thing that we need to do is remove this top console cover. So what you want to do is make sure that your truck is got its parking brake on, and then we're going to put it in accessory mode. Now with your foot firmly on the brake pedal, you'll be able to put this shifter knob into neutral, and then open up our console cover, and then we're going to pry up on these two tabs here, just a flathead screwdriver, and then it'll pop up like so. And now we'll be able to pull directly away from the center console, like so, and then lift over our console shifter knob here, like so. And we're going to set this to the side, and this is going to give us access here to this top plate of our gear indicator. The next thing that we need to do are remove two T15 Torx bolts. There's one located right here at the top of this pin light opening, and then one right here in the middle. Now that we've got those two T15 bolts removed, there's 6 pop tabs, 3 on each side, holding this top cover in place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push from underneath and pull on top for each tab. If you're having a hard time getting these through, you can use like a flathead screwdriver pushing from the bottom as well. Just kind of get those tabs to go all the way through. Okay, so now we've got all 6 tabs released. Again, 3 on your right, 3 on the driver's side. And what that's going to do is allow access to this location where we're going to be mounting our light. If you've already got one installed, we're going to be able to just simply remove the bolts, take it off, and install ours. Now this is a tough shot to show you on camera, so we're going to show you what it looks like on the bench top. Now that we've got this top cover off, what we need to do is remove our backlight. Now remember, you do not have to take this part off your truck. You'll be able to reach up under and remove the light or install the new light. We just did this so that we could show it better on camera, what you can expect when you are installing your light. So the first thing that you're going to take notice of is this connector here. So if your truck is equipped with the factory dim lighting, just take note, you'll need to make sure that you obviously unplug your harness before you try to take it out of the truck, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use our socket. There are 3 bolts holding on this factory light. If you don't have a factory light, you'll be able to just jump right into installing the new light. Okay, so now that we're ready to install the F150 LED's backlight, let's go ahead and position and line up our 3 holes with the 3 holes here on the console. Just like so. And then we're going to use a size 7 socket here to mount these bolts and secure the light to this top frame. Go ahead and hand thread them. Okay. Now we'll tighten these 3 bolts, and then after that we'll go ahead and attach our fuse tap here to our harness. So you just put the female into the male end, over the male end, until it clicks firmly into place. Then you'll slide the protective sleeve over the connection. Okay, and now we'll go ahead and tighten our bolts, and we'll be ready to install this piece back inside the truck. Okay, now that we've got our light installed here in our top plate, and we've got our top plate secured back onto the truck using these 6 compression tabs as well as our 2 T15 screws, what we need to do is now route our harness for power. So there's kind of like this half circle cutout here in the center console. So we're just going to run our wire right into that center console, and then we're going to come right over this edge, because that will allow us to hide all the wiring once we put our trim plate back over the top. So again, just use this half circle, run your harness here, make sure that your remote receiver is exposed so that you can change your color and adjust the brightness at your pleasure. And then we're gonna run again, this wire right over this top edge so that once we get our center console reinstalled, the wiring will be hidden, and then we'll be able to run our harness into our fuse panel. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our top center console piece back on. So you're going to want to, again, make sure your truck is in neutral. Now we're going to slide our top console trim piece right over the shift knob. Going to put it back in park. So what you're going to want to do is make sure that you're aligned here at the front. So it's going to go right under these center trim pieces, and then you're going to apply pressure back forward on the truck. There's a couple tabs at the front. You may have to line it up a couple times. See, this has gone in here. And then I've got to line this one up better. Okay, there we go. So once you get them both lined up here, you'll be able to, again, push forward on this center trim until it locks into place. And then on the back side here, there's 2 push pin inserts, so you just push down just like that. And then make sure we've got it this side aligned. Now we've got our center console trim installed. Now we'll be able to run the rest of our wiring here to the fuse panel for powering our LED. So now let's run our harness. So what we're going to do is use this plastic trim tab to hide our wire. So as you can see, we've already kind of run the wire up under, but all you need to do is just kind of lift up on this plastic trim and push your wiring up underneath it. So you can see we push it all the way up, and then you push it over your flooring here at the front. And then what you're going to find is there's a ground screw that part of your harness is going to attach to, and then the rest we need to get inside the interior fuse panel, which is located here. And there's just a plastic cover that you pull off and away, and that's going to expose our fuse panel here. It's hard to show on camera, so we'll include some pictures, but basically you're going to take a fuse out, insert that same fuse into our quick fuse connector, and then plug it right back into place. So it'll be that easy. And then we can reinstall our cover, and our light's going to be ready to go. Okay, so that's all there is to installing our LED backlit gear indicator light here on a 2015 to 2020 truck. It's a great upgrade to the interior aesthetic of the truck. It allows you to choose any color you want and adjust the brightness up and down. So we highly recommend you check it out. This is the remote that gives you full control over the color. It gives you some modes and some settings for brightness. So it will self-remember anything that you set it to, so you don't have to reset it anytime. And because we are getting power from the fuse panel, it knows when to cut on and cut off. So once you install it, you get to enjoy it and you don't have to worry about it. When you are using the remote, make sure that you have a clear line to your sensor here inside your center console. Again, you can check out this light at f150leds.com, where you'll find all of our custom-built LED lighting products built specifically for your Ford F150 and Super Duty trucks. We truly appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you there. Be sure to hit subscribe, and we'll see you later. Thanks, guys.